First of all, Your Worship, councillors and MP Tim. So thank you very much for bringing us to this occasion. Hamilton Hydrotherapy Trust's vision is about the community we serve. It's been a journey of highs and lows given the Trust was set up to fundraise for this extremely important community asset. Many people have contributed with their time and money. Hydrotherapy benefits everyone, from those with permanent disabilities, those recovering from sports or other injuries, and those who just wish to exercise in hot water. This is very much a people project, and the best way to tell its story is by naming some of the people and their involvement in roughly chronological order. It started nearly 5 years ago when two remarkable women, Christine East and Margaret Holroyd, approached me with a submission they were to present to the City Council. I was immediately impressed with their passion and enthusiasm, and you'll hear from them both shortly. I'd been aware of the need because of my previous role in Arthritis New Zealand, and some years earlier my wife Heather had tried to join the exercise group that was meeting in a private pool. Unfortunately, there was no space for her at the time, and that pool has deteriorated over time. I presented a supporting submission, telling the council I was there to help them. They were turned down, we were turned down on this occasion. It was decided the best vehicle for raising funds was a charitable trust. Christine East was the first trustee. Margaret felt she could add more value in the background support. Chris's husband Rod compiled a book of African wildlife, and their family and friends became our first major contributors by publishing it following his death and donating it to the Trust. There are still a few copies left. Chris is now working with Council to ensure the special equipment will meet adequate quality standards. Laurie Pilling has been absolutely crucial to this project. Not only has he brought business knowledge, entrepreneurial skill and negotiating expertise, but also a real passion for the project. While owner of the Wainara Springs, he'd observed the benefits of exercise in hot water. He also had business contacts that he used to great effect. The contribution from his own business has been huge. Whenever we needed specialist advice, it was given freely and graciously. I acknowledge Christine Grice for the trust deed and John Pack and others from KPMG for taxation advice. We started meeting at Life Unlimited, and I place on record our appreciation of John Dobson and his board and Ardrey Isbister, their CEO. They provided us with office and meeting space, the employment later on of Ailsa Rasmussen, which we only partly funded, and the commitment to fund the special equipment for the users of the pool. In 2006, we again submitted to Council. We were challenged to raise a third of the cost. Our partnership with the Hamilton Contact Group was cemented when Bob Stocks became a trustee. Sadly, Bob died on the 28th of February last year. We pay tribute to him, Pat, and the family for lending us such a dynamic character. I do not know how he found the time to do all he did in the community. He provided the link to our partners, the contact group, that has been led by Penny Judson. The wonderful members of that group have contributed over $20,000 in fundraising through selling tiles, items at street stalls and garage sales, and staging publicity events. And there I have to mention Tim's Blue Hair Day. Ardrey Isbister had been completing her MBA and had not felt she could find the time to be a trustee. When she completed it, we asked again. Her knowledge and contacts in the disability sector are unparalleled. She's caring, compassionate, and has great business skills as well. We were now into fundraising in earnest and needed a treasurer. Clive Kingsley Smith of Hamilton East Rotary thought we should put our request to Ron Hancock, who was Assistant District Governor. Ron believed Rotary could do more, and although we did not get a treasurer, we got very much more. Thank you to the Rotary Clubs of Hamilton and Huntly for their outstanding support, selling books and donating their time and money. I pay special tribute to the Waikato Sunrise Rotary Club for contributing 2 years' profits from volunteer efforts at the V8s. That was absolutely outstanding. We had a slight glitch to start with. Hamilton East Rotary raised the issue of a previous fundraising experience for a similar project in the early 1980s. I talked to John Thorne, who along with Ron Lane had spearheaded that project, and the conversation ended with John saying, if I was 10 years younger, I would be in, boots and all. I'm absolutely delighted that John and Ron are here to see this beginning of the fulfilment of their dream. Ron Hancock, at that stage, agreed to become a trustee to cement the link. We benefited not only from his common sense, but also from Patricia's strong support. Now we needed a part-time paid administrator, and early in 2007 we were joined by Ailsa Rasmussen. Ailsa had just returned from Australia, where her daughter owns a hydrotherapy practice. She rapidly reacquainted herself with Hamilton and became the public face for the campaign, a very special lady. The board now sought to increase its fundraising skills. Raylin Steele was a logical choice. Maxine Hodgson also joined the trust briefly. Their skill and enthusiasm energised us again. The council had always wanted the DHB to be a partner in the project. Many approaches were made, and we realised as the project got closer to fruition, a link to the medical profession would be beneficial. Dr. Alison Glover brought strong governance skills from her previous role on the DHB, as well as her knowledge as a GP. She's given advice on special needs, particularly for those obese members of our community who need this facility for exercise. In late 2008, Bob Stocks finally found someone who would be our treasurer, and we were pleased to welcome John Herbert. Last year, Bruce Sheridan joined. His strong commercial experience is invaluable. He's been the direct link with council staff during the final planning and contracting process, and will continue that role through the building phase. It's been an honour and a privilege to work with these wonderful people. The Trust has been blessed in finding the right people with the right skills and passion at the right time. Throughout, we've had a very good relationship with council staff. Sue Dignan provided sage advice, ensuring our expectations of what council could do remained realistic. Jason Rogers has been a delight to work with. He's been enthusiastic and is keen to provide a top facility for the city. Very briefly, thanks to all of you. You are here because you've made significant contributions to this project. Hamilton can be proud of each of you. We are still raising funds, and there is still the opportunity to donate a tile or join our significant donors. Just to let you know, I'm now about halfway through my speech. I will more adequately recognise and thank our major donors in the second half. But I'll be taking a break now, and I hope you'll all return to hear the second part of the speech later this year when we open the pool. Thank you.